Hey guys, Crypto Dad here again. Thanks for joining me on the, what day is today? What is it, Tuesday or Monday? The Monday night Inauguration Day special live stream, live from Michigan, where you can throw out questions and I'll do my best to get them answered. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We'll talk about the news. We'll talk about altcoins. Going to move some crypto around for you guys. And as always, I'll do my best to get to your questions and see if we can't troubleshoot your problems here live. So sorry for the falter there, but I'm used to just like spewing out Saturday night live stream, and it's not Saturday, it's Monday. I decided to do a live stream on Inauguration Day because we all woke up to a new all-time high for Bitcoin, which I believe was around $109,000 per Bitcoin. Pretty impressive. I was pretty excited this morning, but the excitement has worn off a bit, and Bitcoin itself has pulled back a little bit, as well as the broader market. But there's some great news to talk about in the crypto world related to Donald Trump. A lot of interesting things in relation to our new president. So I'm going to go through the news, good and bad, and then of course I'll be here to answer your questions. One thing that I just realized a few minutes ago when I was checking my Coinbase is that Solana is way overloaded now, and I'm going to give you just a quick demo of that firsthand. All right, so let's see who's here. Let's dive in. And I want to thank everyone that decided to join me on this special day. I know a lot of my regular viewers are pretty much just used to seeing me on Saturday, and they set aside that time. So maybe some of my regulars will be here, like PJ Playhouse, and maybe some of the new people might be here. Marco Milogvisky, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name, from North Macedonia. That's pretty cool. Good to have you here. And PJ Playhouse, who's been here before. Will was here early. New day in America. Yes, indeed, it certainly is. Biden left with a bloody mess. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Joe Hugs is here. I think you've been in here before. Good to have you. Oh, it's Thursday in Macedonia. Awesome. Isn't that, that's the birthplace of Alexander the Great, isn't it? Macedonia. I guess you guys lay claim to Alexander the Great's fame. Pretty cool. All right. So just a few people. Let's jump right in. If you've never been in my stream, I've got a description down below. If you don't see it all, just click show more under the video. And we've got an overview of what we're going to do. Some information about Crypto Laura, the tax girl. If you're interested in getting your taxes done, just check out her website. She's pretty expensive. So if you just got a couple of cryptos and maybe a wallet or so, maybe you don't need her. But she does have a course on crypto taxes if you're interested in that. But if you got a lot of crypto and a lot of transactions, she's the one to get you out of that jam. Also, our agenda here, we're going to talk a little more about Ledger Live's integration with Uniswap. I didn't get to hardware wallet due diligence on Saturday, so we'll cover that. My latest video is how to buy official Trump meme coin. It got a lot of views, but I also got a lot of flack by, I guess, Trump haters. And people complaining that it was a scam and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, I wasn't pushing the coin really, per se. It's just a tutorial. I'm not holding a gun to your head and telling you got to buy this coin or telling you to run out and buy it. I just tell you how. And a lot of people apparently were interested because they watched the video. So I'm used to trollers. I got a pretty thick skin now. But that's my latest video. There's affiliate links here if you're interested in any of the hardware wallets that I talk about tonight. I'm all about self-custody. And if you're going to do crypto, you should do self-custody. And if you're going to do self-custody, you should do a hardware wallet. Doesn't have to be a Ledger. Could be a Trezor. Could be a tangent, it could be a keystone, it could be a cold card. I don't play favorites, but I believe that hardware wallets are the far and away the most safe and secure way to do self-custody. Although there's a lot of FUD out there. Oh, this wallet's not safe. This wallet has a back door. But you know what's the alternative? The alternative is keeping it on Coinbase. And we all know what can happen when you put all your faith in an exchange. FTX collapsed in 22 and pretty much brought the rest of the market down with them. So, and there's a lot of things besides just the scenario where a centralized exchange goes out of business or goes bankrupt like FTX. You can get locked out of your Coinbase account. You can try to make a trade on Coinbase and they're overloaded, right? I'm going to show you something that I noticed in Coinbase today that threw me for a loop. But let's get through this. So I got a lot of affiliate links for a lot of wallets, and I've got all the news stories linked down here below and some information on how to get a hold of me or check me out on Twitter or whatever. If you got a question and you can give it to me in a clear-cut manner, I welcome pardon me. I welcome you to send me an email. I do one-on-one consulting, which I charge for if that's what you need. But a lot of times, if it's just a simple question, shoot me an email. I'm more than happy to answer your emails. But I don't respond to emails that are like, please help me, sir. You know, it's got to be a question, articulated question, and then I will gladly answer your questions. Sometimes I go back and forth a little bit before we get the issue resolved. And sometimes they say, hey, look, I'd rather do a one-on-one video consult with you, and we arrange that. But I spend a lot of time during the week just replying to emails. So please shoot me an email. I'm here for you. Let's jump into the news real quick. Let's talk about all this great news. Bitcoin surges to 109K, hits record high ahead of Donald Trump's inauguration. Bitcoin zoomed to a record level above 109 during the Asian trading hours on Monday, ahead of Republican Donald Trump's scheduled inauguration later in the day. Really an incredible all-time high, 109,333, just before the inauguration. I'm so sorry, pardon me. Trump mentioned the asset's record performance in a Sunday speech alongside gains in the broader U.S. stock market. So yeah, that's pretty much why I decided to do the live stream, because it was a pretty exciting morning for cryptocurrencies. A lot of hopeful crypto eyes turned towards Donald Trump. Speaking of Trump, on Friday night, Donald Trump announced his official meme coin, ticker symbol Trump, on the Solana blockchain. And as I mentioned, I did a video on how to purchase that token using Solana, and then doing swaps within Solana when Solana is overloaded can be kind of frustrating. And a couple people mentioned to me that Kraken listed Trump coin within a day or so. So I think if we were to go on to Kraken, we might be able to find Trump coin. Yeah, you can buy it right on Kraken. So my little tutorial was overkill, right? If you want to invest in this coin, just go on Kraken. And then someone also mentioned that it's also on Robinhood, which was kind of strange. It's very strange for such a new coin to get listed so quickly, but it did. Okay, so that's pretty much it. It overloaded Solana. There was a lot of activity on Solana. It made several people, I don't know how many people, but it made some people pretty rich. People that managed to get in early saw like $800 turn to $300,000. There was a story I saw earlier about a guy that dropped $1 million on the token. You can see all this stuff on the blockchain. and then it went up to 21 million, whatever. But after a day or so, it's pretty much stabilized. And then yesterday or last night, I guess Solana launched her own meme coin, which took some of the wind out of Donald Trump's meme coin sales. When I say sales, I mean like ship sales. Took the wind out of his sales. Her coin also had a nice run up, but not as big as Trump coin. But yeah, so we saw both the President of the United States has released a meme coin, first in history, I would guess. And the First Lady has also announced christened an official meme coin. So interesting times that we live in, right? But not everybody was happy about this. As I mentioned, that video that I posted yesterday got some hate. And so not all of it was just because it was Donald Trump. A lot of people were complaining that, he was muddying the waters and that, he was kind of bringing down the crypto market with his shenanigans, that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I have this other story here. Trump accused of greed, grifting with back-to-back meme coin launches. Donald Trump and his team have been accused of running a pump and dump scheme after back-to-back meme coin launches added billions of dollars to the net worth of the incoming U.S. President and First Lady. Just a day after Trump's self-branded official Trump token launched and soared to a $15 billion market cap, Trump's wife Melania launched a self-titled meme coin of her own. If you were right if you thought the smashing success of Trump would make Trump greedy, Bianco Research President Jim Bianco said, following the launch of Mrs. Trump's token. The Trump token fell 38% in the hours after his wife's token launch. Melania hit a peak value of $13 billion 4 hours after its January 19th launch, which has since nearly halved back down to $7.3 billion. So, yeah, like I said, interesting times. We are witnessing the largest unforced error ever made before a presidential inauguration. Unbelievable. Yeah, a lot of people not too happy. A lot of haters out there. But meme coins are meme coins, I'm not a big fan of meme coins, but this is pretty par for the course for a meme coin to have a huge run-up when they first debut and a bunch of people pile on, and then for it to just kind of dump afterwards. That's standard operating procedure for meme coins, not to mention the fact that they're usually pretty centralized ownership-wise, like the people behind the coin usually own a large percentage of the total market cap. And so it's not uncommon for meme coins, but it's pretty easy to, dump on Trump. People have been doing it for years. So, hey, pile on in, right? Trump, Trump can make $1 billion or $100 billion, before breakfast. He did it earlier in 2024 when he took his media company public, and he was facing this bond that he was going to have to post for one of the court cases he was involved in, and everybody was, smacking their lips and rubbing their hands together, saying Trump's going to go to jail because he's not going to be able to come up with this bond. And then the next day he took his company public and became, a gozillionaire and was easily able to borrow the cash he needed for that bond. That was last year. But yeah, I mean, it's not uncommon for Trump to, generate billions of dollars. Yeah, that's his je ne sais quoi, I suppose you can say. But in the news, right? Having fun. And another nice thing here is Ross Ulbricht. His odds of being pardoned by Trump rose to 79% on Kalshi, which is a betting platform. Trump did say that at the Bitcoin conference in July of last year, that he thinks after 11 plus years in darkness, Wait. He said that he would release Ross Ulbricht. If you vote for me on day one, I will commute the sentence of Ross Ulbricht to a sentence of time served. He has already served 11 years. We're going to get him home. Ross Ulbricht is the founder of the Silk Road, deep web market. And he got put in jail for basically running the Silk Road and basically took the fall. So that's Ross Ulbricht. Let's see here. Yeah, you're getting a little out of hand. I don't have my moderators here, so I'm going to have to kind of put the brakes on you here real quick. Yeah. Just for a few minutes. Yeah. All right. So, welcome everybody. And the last story let me cover is Bitcoin fades from highs after no crypto mentions during Trump's inauguration speech. The president has promised and seems intent on delivering policies embracing what possibly could become transformative technologies. Now President Donald Trump didn't make mention of Bitcoin or crypto in his inauguration speech. You know, there's a lot of things that he didn't mention in his inauguration speech that he talked about later when he was back. I don't know where he was, but, you know, there were a few things. He didn't mention the J6 committee or anything. I don't think he did, but he did talk about it a little more. So, yeah, the inauguration speech is not really... I don't know. It's kind of a showcase. Maybe he could have mentioned Bitcoin in his inauguration speech, but I think it's supposed to be more of a short, curt, polished speech. You know how Trump rambles when he's just flying off the cuff. And so I think that when he did his inauguration speech there, he just wanted to hit the high points and not dwell too much. But we'll see. He promised he was going to do this on day one, and day one is it's getting long. He spent a lot of time standing around along with other people with a lot of pomp and circumstance, so I'm sure it was kind of an exhausting day. I can stop sharing facts. Have a good night. Okay, that's good. All right, thank you, A1, for your... it's a 3-year timed allocation of the Trump coin, and Trump rents his likeness to the devs that make the money and the people who bought earlier, just like anyone could have done. Yeah. I noticed in that article that they mentioned that this added to Trump's wealth, and I think, as A1 pointed out, most of the wealth is going to the devs that are behind the coin. I don't know that any of that 13 billion in market cap for Trump's meme coin is going in his pocket. He may have been paid for the use of his likeness. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for pointing that out, A1. I appreciate that. Okay, so we got through the quick news. What I wanted to point out to you guys was a crazy thing that happened to me today. I have a lot of people that will, in a panic, they'll send me an email or a comment, and they'll say, I withdrew my money from Coinbase and it's not in my wallet. What happened? Or I transferred some money from my wallet to Coinbase and it's not there yet. What do I do? Now, a lot of times they're asking me this question like 5 minutes after they do it. So a lot of times I'm kind of like, well, how long has it been? You know, has it been, 5 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, But today, let's see here. I went to transactions here. So today at 1:30 p.m., I withdrew some US dollar coin from my Kraken account. Now, what I wanted to do was put it in Coinbase so that I could convert it to base US dollar coin. But I I have a withdrawal address for my US dollar coin in Solana based US dollar coin because it's cheap and fast. And I use it quite often, like when I'm making withdrawals. So if I don't have any in here at the moment, but if I were to withdraw US dollar coin, which I'm not sure if it's going to let me do this, and I use the Solana network, I already have a Coinbase Solana address in here. So I wasn't really thinking about it much because I've never had a problem with it. But I failed to realize that Solana is going nuts. And after about 5 or 10 minutes or half an hour, I went over to Coinbase. I'm like, where the heck is my US dollar coin? So if we go here to Coinbase, and then we go to, what are we looking for? Transactions. It still hasn't even hit the account yet. Usually you'll see it hit the account and it might be pending for a while. Well, in this case, it has not even hit the account yet. But let's do deposit crypto, and we'll do US dollar coin. And then we'll say, okay, we want to do Solana. Look at this, 18 hours estimate time. When I transferred it at 1:30 today, it estimated 2 hours. And I was like blown away. I was like, what? 2 hours? Are you kidding me? And then all afternoon, I kept waiting for that alert email from Coinbase saying that the deposit had hit my account. But it never did, right? It still hasn't, because Solana is estimated 18 hours for Solana chain US dollar coin. And I just used, not thinking, I used the Solana chain to transfer some US dollar coin between Kraken and Coinbase, which I do quite often. But look at the address. It ends in PWON2. And my receiving address ends in PWON2. So it is the correct address, and it is on its way. Kraken has already informed me that the withdrawal is complete, right? But I'm still waiting for it to hit Coinbase. So really crazy that it took, well, it's been, 6 hours now. Well, maybe 5 hours. But it might not even be there till tomorrow morning. And basically the reason that I wanted to move this, pardon me, the coin, one of the reasons I did it that way is because I already have, I didn't have to add a new withdrawal address. The withdrawal address was already in there. So I just, out of force of habit, just used it to transfer some US dollar coin into my Coinbase account. And the reason that I wanted to do that was so I could convert it to Base and we could play around with Base. But let me see. I think I can do it with XLM. So let's put some XLM in here. Now we might be able to swap this within Ledger Live too. But I prefer to just move it to an exchange, especially XLM. It's really cheap and fast. So I thought, let's go ahead and receive some XLM. Let's just do $100 worth. All right, so with XLM, I need an address and a memo field. So let's see. Let's do a send. We'll paste in that address. And now we need this memo field. So we'll use memo text. Let's see. We'll go back here. We'll grab that memo. Paste in the memo there. And there we go. And let's just do $100. We'll hit continue. It's going to cost me so little that it's not even a penny, right? And I have my device here. Let me just pull this guy in, just so you can see what's happening on the device. Right? It wants me to open the Stellar app. All right, and then it's going to ask me to authorize the transaction. Oh, I got the wrong device attached. Now, that's the alert you get when you have the wrong device attached, or you've got the right device attached and it's in the wrong configuration. I should have known better because this says stacks, so I should get my stacks out and connect it. And that's why it's also a good idea to name your accounts appropriately, so that you don't make those kind of mistakes. Of course, that also assumes that you're reading the title on your account, which I was apparently ignoring. All right. All right, so now I have my stacks attached. And, oh, it bombed out. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's put the memo in first because I still have that in my clipboard. Let's grab this address again. All right, and then let's do 100. All right, and we're looking good here. Now we'll open the Stellar app on my stacks, not my Flex. It wants me to authorize the outgoing transaction. We'll do that. There's all the information about the transaction. There's the address I'm sending to. That's Coinbase. And then I need to hold and sign. Okay. And that shouldn't take very long if the crypto gods are helping tonight. All right. Okay. This sync issue. Okay, there it's synced up. All right. So let's see what happens here. Might take a couple of minutes. Nobody seems to be asking any burning questions, so I guess we're in good shape. Maybe it'll... Okay, there. See, it only took like less than 30 seconds. Let's swap this for US dollar coin. There we go. Let's just sell it all for US dollar coin. That's going to cost us 74 cents in trading fees. But that's going to get us the US dollar coin. It's still filling here. Okay. That's given us the US dollar coin that we want. Now, what I'd like to do is drop this in a base account. And let me see here. Which account is this? All right. Okay, that's my stacks. I just recognized the address. Let's do a receive. I can go ahead and do the hardware check at this point. We'll hit open. Okay. I don't know why that happened, but that's okay. All right. All right. It looks like my camera has just frozen. I hope you can still hear me. All right. There's the base address. I'll copy this into my clipboard and hit OK. Let's go back here. Okay. So, yeah, you can't see me. All right. Let me try this other camera. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. This camera is working. Let's go back here to live scene. That camera is frozen. Okay. It's another day, isn't it? All right. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. All right. Let's try this guy. Is this one? Where is this guy? Oh, that's that. Okay. All right. Let me try something here, guys. Sorry about this. This very rarely happens to me. Okay. This one. Is this what I want? Okay. Wow. Oh, damn. All right. All right. Fine. I'll just do it this way. All right. You can see me now, can't you? Okay. I don't know what's going on with this camera. It's giving me a hard time. I've tried rebooting it. Let's try one more time. No, it's not going to cooperate with me. Okay, fine. I'm just going to have to do this. Oh, this sucks. All right, fine. I will just... You can hear me, right? So I'm just going to turn this thing off, right? Because you can't see me moving anyway. Oh, God. Oh, wow. All right, good. It's gone. Okay. Oh, man. All right, let's turn this thing off. And let's turn this one off. Okay. All right, so you can hear me. So now we've got the address. Let's go back over here. Let's go to our US dollar coin. Actually, we can just say transfer, withdraw, or send crypto to my address. That's the correct address. And I want to do my US dollar coin, and I want to use the base network. Okay. Everybody with me now? Sorry about all these camera problems. I'm going to send it all. We'll hit preview. We'll send now. And I'm going to use my... all right, I'm going to use my device as my passkey. You can do that. So quit. And we'll go into the security key app. All right, we'll hit next. All right, that's my security key. And verify my withdraw. And there we go. All right. Man, unbelievable. Nope, that's not going to do it. Why is this not working? Oh my gosh. Just not going to do it, is it? Okay. Nope. Okay. All right, so now that I've made that transfer, we should see that US dollar coin come into the account here shortly. There it is. I'll go back here. All right, so I have the US dollar coin in my account now. There we go. Now, let's see if we can do this swap or not. So we're going to go in here to swap. And we're going to try base token. Is it going to let me do that? No. Okay. Is it going to try USDC? Will it let me do that? Oh, no, it won't. Okay, no wonder. Okay. It looks like I could do it on Polygon or Avalanche. but now I'd have to do a conversion. So maybe I should have gamed this out. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can swap. Oh, I can't even do any of this, can I? No. Yeah, it's weird that they, okay. Yeah, I'm in real pain now. Okay, fine. I'm going to do it over in a third-party wallet. Or, oh, how about Rabby? Rabby should be a good. Well, we did find out that Ledger Live doesn't support Base when you're doing Uniswap at all. All right, so there's my US dollar coin. I would like to swap it for, oh wait, that's not what I want to do. Oh, okay. I would like to swap this for USDC on the, it's not going to let me do that, is it? Okay. Okay, all right, I get it. You're just not going to cooperate with me tonight. Okay. All right, let's put it back in Coinbase. Okay. US dollar coin. All right. And on the base. Okay. All right, there's my address. Let's go back to Ledger Live. We can do this out of Ledger Live. Let's go over here to base. Go to dollar coin. Okay, let's send it to Coinbase. Let's send it all back. All right. Now it wants me to open the Ethereum app. We'll go ahead and sign. All right. And hold to sign. And there we go. Okay. Okay, now let's go back to Coinbase and see how long it takes us to get it. Shouldn't take very long at all. Boop-a-doo. Okay, there it is. A little lost in the shuffle. Okay, but there it is. Okay, so this time I want to withdraw it back to my stacks. And do I have a... No, let's go ahead and do that. Let's add Polygon on stacks. Because I still have my stacks connected. We'll just call this one Polygon Stacks. All right. All right, it should basically be the same address. Come on. Oh. All right, receive. Yeah, it's the same address. But we'll just tell Coinbase that we want to withdraw on Polygon this time. Okay. All right. US dollar coin on Polygon. Okay. And hopefully this won't take too long. I'll use the device as a security key again. Let's get out of this. All right. It was doing the hardware check. That's okay. I'll live. Okay, security key app. All right, there it is. Make our withdrawal. Okay. That wasn't a login, actually. That was a withdrawal. So it doesn't work perfectly, but it does a pretty good job. Now, this could take forever. Okay. Oh, still frozen. Okay. Yeah, normally I would just reboot my computer, but I can't do that. Not in the middle of a stream. Okay. Got some spam NFTs there. Oh my gosh, I'm going to need some Polygon in here too to do this. Okay. Let's grab some Polygon from the other account. We're going to have to connect the other device. It's not, don't need that much, I guess. Let's just put 3 Polygon in there. Yeah, it's $1.33. All right, now I'm going to have to disconnect and connect the Flex, pardon me. Okay. All right. Okay. We'll open the Ethereum app to manage our Polygon. Let's send this little Polygon dust over so we can manage the Polygon, the US dollar coin that I dropped in there. Okay. Damn it. Okay. All right, there's that Polygon. Yeah, you know what? I don't know how long it's going to take Coinbase to transfer that Polygon to me. I mean, it said that it was outgoing. I guess I'm not going to be able to do this demo for you guys tonight. I was planning on, I was going to do all this earlier today, but then my transfer from Kraken to Coinbase got held up because it was Solana based, and now I'm having trouble moving Polygon from Coinbase to my wallet. I was going to try and show you some of that stuff within Uniswap. For those of you who are not aware, if you're trading Ethereum, for a token, like maybe Uni. Okay. You have the option of using Uniswap now. Uniswap has just been added as a swap method in Ledger Live. And what's nice about this is that when you do this using your Ledger device within Ledger Live, they use the clear signing technology, which is a lot better than enabling blind signing, which is what you have to do before. But I did one of these swaps the other night. What the heck? Let's do 0.05. Yeah. Let's just do a small one and see if that works. What do we do? We're on the stacks now, so let's move the stacks back. Okay, it wants me to open the Ethereum app. Okay. Oh, it needs to install the Uniswap app. Or does it? What does it need to do? Oh, yeah. Open the Uniswap app, which I thought I already had. Now I need to sign the transaction on the Ledger device to do this swap. And notice how nice and clean that readout is. Tells us exactly what we're doing rather than a bunch of hash tags and long numbers. It gives us a good, right? So the transaction went out. I can click down here to look at the operational details. Looks like it's still on its way out. It cost me $6 in Ethereum, which is why I wanted to do it using one of the alt networks like Base or Polygon. But that didn't pan out for me because I'm still waiting on my Polygon. We can check. Let's see. Well, it should show up as Uni in my accounts. Yeah, we're still waiting on the Polygon, as far as I can tell. Yeah, there's no Polygon here. Or I'm sorry, the US dollar coin. What were we doing here? Stacks? Is there Uni in here now? Yeah, so actually that one worked out. It actually did the swap for me, albeit for a large swap fee of $6 in Ethereum, but it's a pretty good demonstration. Well, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to cut it short tonight because of the problem with the screen, the webcam. Where's this going to do this? Yeah, that's still frozen. Okay, I'll have to say goodbye over here. So, sorry about the camera problems. My webcam froze on me while we were trying to do some coin transfers. So the breakdown of what happened was I wanted to transfer some US dollar coin over to my ledger, and it was over in Kraken earlier today, and but it was kind of in the wrong format. I wanted it in base format, and that's why I sent it to Coinbase. Well, I sent it using Solana based US dollar coin, and that was a bad idea today because Solana is bricked up, at least it is on Coinbase. Coinbase estimated a 2-hour transfer. Now it's estimating 18 hours. So we had to sort of make do. I tried to swap some, pardon me, some Stellar for US dollar coin, which I did on Coinbase. I mean, I transferred the Stellar to Coinbase. We made the swap, brought the US dollar coin back in base format. And then it turns out that when you're in the swap interface in Ledger Live, for whatever reason, they don't support base swaps. So we sent the US dollar coin based back to Coinbase, swapped it for a Polygon-based US dollar coin, but that is a delay in coming back from Coinbase to my wallet. Usually, you have this stuff in your wallet already lined up and ready to go. but I was kind of shuffling things around. So I apologize, but maybe it was a good lesson in crypto converts and transfer fees. There are bridges that you can do or use that will convert from one chain to another, but bridges can also take a while, and the bridges charge pretty high fees. Coinbase is usually pretty good with base fees and Polygon fees. Very cheap, almost negligible, less than a penny, so not a big deal. So I usually use Coinbase to do my cross-chain transfers when I'm converting between, one form, from Ethereum to Base or Base to Polygon. It's a little cheaper on Coinbase. But when Ethereum gets involved, the fees are high. We ended up doing an Ethereum swap, and that cost us $6 for a $20 trade. But anyway, I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Thank you for everyone that came and watched and everyone that asked questions. If you have any additional questions, shoot me an email. My email's down in the description below, or drop a comment in the live stream after the fact. And hopefully you guys have a great rest of your night and a great Inauguration Day. And hopefully Trump will mention something about Ross Ulbricht or Bitcoin tonight, today, or sometime in the near future, and everybody can get excited again. So anyway, have a great night, and thanks for joining me. I do my live stream every Saturday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join me again for the live stream from Michigan, where you can throw out questions, and I'll do my best to get them answered. Hope to see you there. Good night, everybody.